mama salute. Now we all come together as well. For tomorrow, now we go make salute. Any side where you there, it no matter. The tribe where you be, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we putting up stronger one. Inside Sierra Leone, like a big country, where breeze not a shame. TV, Talking Points platform. Then they give you information about salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohamed Kagu, and today on the 9th of April 2021. This is a very quick one. Now, if they follow this program now, 6 days ago, we bring a program where we can talk about the cyber crime bill, where the government of President Adebayor, they're rushing for pass a bill for criminalize people who they criticize them heavily on social media. Now, we try to analyze objectively, and from there we point to listeners say, this bill gets an hidden agenda. The president and the entourage, then they on serious fire. Desperate time requires for desperate measure. Then they try to find a way of muzzle opposition, dissent, criticism, people who they hold them accountable. Now that's making they bring on the cyber crime bill. Now, when we talk about some people and them the faces until we just want to talk. Now, the president, Adebayor, in exclusive interview in Radio Democracy 98.1, he openly admits the cyber crime bill now for people like Adebayor and others where they threaten the government. Now, say how politicians deceitful. They don't say, even calling him, and even try for even lie nationally for say, Sabi Adebayor. I know Sabi, he call himself. If you say I don't want calling them, it's okay. But don't lie pan people and say, Sabi Adebayor. Who are they Salona public figure, no Sabi Adebayor? Now, God don't come up behind the government in the sense it is naked. Because the minister talk and say now for the diaspora and the people and say, no, not to the president. Now you listen from what the presidency. Now forget about me, or listen to what the president say about the cyber bill for say now people where they target them indirectly, where they threaten the government, and then they go after people like Adebayor and others. Listen from what he said that you go no say the bill where they want pass now parliament, where they talk about cyber crime, where they put some beautiful words there. The main goal is now for muzzle dissent, opposition, and people who are critical about the government. Listen for yourself, from the president.
How them call him? I don't even know his name. He overseas. He inside. And now talking about that, where they want pass the cyber law, they say now for stop people their freedom. Now for them kind here, we they pass them cyber laws there. So your actions then intentional because we're not gonna left that space free. We get for control the space. So are we making efforts? Yes, if it don't happen long time, some man don't forget about themselves. But we still the root cause of that particular problem. Now where will they allow somebody for they under and incite violence na and consistently na lunsa na tumbo it happen. That one they make na called terrorism. And anybody where they create that mass fear and they do them na terrorist activity. And that one day anybody will catch but that one day we can for
so you learn any lesson and wait.
So my family, from the president in Mortna say the cyber crime bill is not about protecting people online and offline. It's about protecting the government. It's about people who will criticize. I know they can defend Adebayor. No. I know they can praise her. No. Of course, some of many times we be critical of even the means where they use at least for passing message. What do they try for talking more? Now the deceitful, it even like just what I mentioned, even try for deny say no sabia. But for God, even that small picking as alone, where on the mature the social media, you know Adebayor. Though the president come nationally, they say you know sabia. So this don't make it clear. We don't play with parts. Now for Leona say play on a part to Marcia, Leona way pay attention to the manner in which we elected officials and they treat me. They don't have any criticize them. No. If they do bad for present, or for clap for them. If they do good, wow, or for even worship them like God. These are the things they suffer. You imagine a whole government they plan for pass a cyber law just for muzzle opposition, for all people accountable, people who defend and critical. We don't make them very clear. The government just need for concentrate on building the country, create jobs, create infrastructures where at least necessary, where they make sure that the country develop. Now then, if it's a government for follow or for pay attention rather than pay attention on social media. So now this now other evidence. If you not been listening, the previous episode will do where the minister says send about people there abroad, and they plan for you back. Let you know say this bill is not about protecting you. The bill is about protecting the government from scrutiny. They will like we all in our social media, so where they challenge there in the sense that they try for bring camp fact, desensitize people. Listen. From waiting the minister say Mohammed Swari, the president you don't talk confirm back from the minister. Let you know exactly what you will talk now. And also, we not just consider can talk. No, we talk because we feel say yes, this is necessary for let the salon people feel the minister again.
Tanzania, now them place them.
So let me look at
no. This. I also hear comments and somebody said the data protection law for Nigeria get data protection law in 2020, then get the cybercrime bill in 2015. 2015, and then get a cybercrime bill. 2020, and then get a data protection law. So there is no.
Before you go, Mr. Minister, then Mr. Mara earlier been asked about capacity, and you are sure say there is a capacity.
No.
As we got this discussion along, people comment now that okay, operation I buy SIM and use my left arm. Looking at this situation, and also somebody who is not based in a salon commits cybercrime.
There is a compulsory SIM registration process now. National Telecommunications they do that even before now. Okay, somebody. It's an enforcement issue that one day. But the law day a good we can a part of the thing and now they will do. We had 3 pages of regulations throughout from when Outcome exists. Now under this government we don't do 5 regulations. Recently we lay on the parliament in December it go to parliament including compulsory SIM legislation. So talking about the other things, somebody sit down some side and this other you question. With cybercrime normally people they already commit then they sit down at the comfort and convenience of other jurisdictions. So now then they make this law make provision for international cooperation. So that in case you get somebody who don't commit grave egregious offenses, to quote that word, you can able cooperate with the other country for make sure say that person either face trial there, under the same law then, or when able to do extradition now.
Quickly, Mr. Minister, we wrap up the program now.
Okay, family, now start the end the program, so we don't play on our part, we don't show now. For say the cybercrime bill is not about protecting you, it's not about protecting online and offline, it's about protecting the government. The government they in a bad shape. The massive allegation on corruption, we don't charge this government. Where even the layman self when they understand say yes, this and it take place, and this and they try for cover. So let people not talk anything. You know, from the president, we say the cybercrime now for people the way they talk against the government, you know, from the minister. And now so we go tap the broadcast, as I say, a very short one, is very important. I just decided for bringing to our attention. Now I read between the lines and judge. Okay, tomorrow we'll get another very important program where they can talk about the breed tomorrow by God in power. So I see you now tomorrow. Bye bye.